T20I Tri-Series between West Indies, South Africa and India started from yesterday. We saw that India and South Africa faced each other. It was a wonderful game. And now it's time for West Indies versus South Africa. And before that game, I'm here with the squad analysis of the West Indies in Mutual Fund Sahiye presents The Outside View powered by Elista.
डायरेक्ट प्लान
म्यूचुअल फंड स्कीम्स में खुद इन्वेस्ट करने का एक ऑप्शन है।
म्यूचुअल फंड्स खुद ही
सी जैसे मैंने फिट रहने के लिए ट्रेनर रखा है।
तो दिखता ही है भाई।
और तू तो सेल्फ मेड है भाई।
वेल देख, मुझे फिटनेस की नॉलेज है तो आई मेड माय ओन ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम।
और तेरे ट्रेनर के पैसे भी बच गए।
हाँ
सेम विद डायरेक्ट प्लान, यहाँ मेरे कमीशन के पैसे बच गए।
सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Let's first have a look at the West Indies squad for the T20I Tri-Series. Well, there are quite a few talking points out here. And the biggest highlight is the inclusion of Stafanie Taylor. Stafanie Taylor sustained an injury in the second ODI against New Zealand last year in September, and since then she's been away from action, and we know that she's a very vital player of the West Indies setup, and her return is definitely going to be a big positive for West Indies in this T20I Tri-Series and keeping in mind the T20 World Cup as well. Well, let's talk about another inclusion, and that's of Britney Cooper. Britney Cooper last played her game for West Indies in September 2021, but now she has marked her comeback into the side, and with her back in the setup, it seems that West Indies batting order looks a little bit more stable. That was about the batting order, but let's discuss a little bit about West Indies pace attack. Shakira Selman and Shamilia Fondon have also marked their comeback into the West Indies squad. They were dealing with minor injuries there, but now with their return, West Indies pace attack looks lethal out there. We have Shamilia Fondon, Shakira Selman, and along with them, we have Sherry Ann Fraser, Chanel Henry and Alia Leen there as well. Speaking of the spin attack there, well, you have Stafanie Taylor, you have Hayley Matthews, Karishma Ramarai, Afi Fletcher, and also Shenetta Drummond there as a spin option for West Indies. Let's know who are the key players for West Indies in this T20I Tri-Series. Well, first up, we will have to mention here about the skipper herself, and that's Hayley Matthews. We know that she can change the fortunes of the game with her bat, ball, and with her fielding as well. Not only this, she also has that added responsibility of leading the side. Now, there is a big assignment in the form of the T20 World Cup, and ahead of that, it will also be in the minds of Hayley Matthews that she wants to perform well for the side and then continue the rhythm and form into that big event. West Indies are known as the surprise package, and Hayley Matthews would want that they produce some really special performances, not just in this T20I Tri-Series, but in the World Cup as well. If we have mentioned Hayley Matthews, we cannot go ahead without mentioning Stafanie Taylor here. In the home series against England, we saw that West Indies were struggling there with their batting order. They weren't able to pile up big runs in the middle order there. But Stafanie Taylor's presence here now gives us a little more trust on West Indies batting unit. It looks much more stable, much more promising. And let's see how that pans out for West Indies, because Stafanie Taylor has led the side before and also has a lot of experience under her sleeves. Apart from these two players, do watch out for Shenetta Drummond in this series. In the series against England at home, she produced some really good performances with the ball, and West Indies would be hoping that she does something like that in this T20I Tri-Series as well, because mind you, there are two strong opponents in South Africa and India, and if West Indies are able to perform well in this competition, that's going to give them a lot of positives ahead of the T20 World Cup. Well, this is how West Indies predicted playing 11 can look against South Africa. Stafanie Taylor will be there, Hayley Matthews will lead the side, you have the pace attack, you have Alia Leen there, who has performed well for West Indies in the past. So let's see how the game pans out, because South Africa are a very strong side. They did well in the first game against India as well with their bowling. It just went a little bit against them at the end. But to see this contest between South Africa and West Indies is going to be really interesting. So you tell me what are your predictions on this match in the comment section below. And for all updates on women's cricket, stay tuned to Women's Cricket Zone and Mutual Fund Sahiye presents The Outside View powered by Elista.
स्मार्ट हो रहा है इंडिया, जैसे इंडिया में बना एलिस्टा स्मार्ट एलईडी टीवी विद वर्ल्ड क्लास क्लैरिटी एंड अमेजिंग फीचर्स।